Want to see how someone could access another person's WhatsApp account remotely? Let me show you exactly how it's done. Open the application. You will see this startup screen first with a loading indicator at the bottom. Allow the initialization process to complete. Okay, once that's done, this is the main control panel. You'll notice a range of options here. We're going into the exploitation kit. Just tap that. Now, you'll land on this screen. At the top, you've got the target section. Just type the number here, country code on the left, number on the right. I'm using a sample one here. Now turn on these toggles below: profile information, public data enumeration, threat monitoring, possible weak spots. Alright, now tap Analyze Target. It starts scanning. You'll see this screen updating step by step, resolving host, fetching profile info, analyzing security posture, checking privacy configurations. Just let it run. Once that's done, you get this result screen. Here at the top, see messaging profile picture, associated number. Below, you can see some basic details here. Now tap on View Summary. This part is actually important. Here you can see items such as privacy settings, two-factor authentication status, backup contact methods. Now go ahead and tap the next button below. This brings you to the countermeasures section. Take a second and toggle on these: two-factor authentication, end-to-end encryption, certificate validation, phishing detection, use sensitive transaction handling. Below there are some options, just check these: always enable connection pinning, invalidate sessions on unrecognized devices, dependency updates. Once everything is configured, tap Simulated Session. At the top of the screen, you will see a progress bar indicating the overall completion status of this stage. As the bar fills from left to right, you can track how much of the initial process has been completed. Below the progress bar, the console will immediately begin displaying live system activity. You will see lines related to loading modules, verifying execution environment, checking network parameters, and preparing diagnostic tools. This may look like complex technical output, but you do not need to interpret every line. These are simply background operations running as designed. Do not press back, close the app, or switch to another application. Interrupting this stage could stop the scan or compromise the final results. Allow the first console process to complete on its own. Watch the progress bar reach 100%. The system will update continuously until the initial phase finishes. Once this stage is complete, the app will automatically proceed to the second console window. Alright, this part takes a bit of time, so I am just going to speed this part up while the system processes everything. Nothing you need to focus on right now. Let's jump straight to the result. Stage 1 is now complete. The app automatically moves to the second console window and begins fetching additional data. At the top of this screen, you can now see the data processing speed and time remaining. Below, the live console displays the ongoing operations. You will observe a sequence including initializing environment, loading virtual security modules, connecting to demonstration server, generating sample dataset, reviewing configuration profile, loading authentication credentials, preparing diagnostic tools, running privacy assessment, establishing encrypted channel, running automated diagnostics, generating status report, verifying permissions, running integrity verification, compiling findings, finalizing assessment, saving results, and completing cleanup. Again, do not interrupt the process. Avoid pressing back, closing the app, or switching to another application. Once the console shows demonstration finished and session archived, the process is complete. The final report will then be available for review. Alright, this part takes a bit of time, so I am just going to speed this part up while the system processes everything. Nothing you need to focus on right now. Let's jump straight to the result. Once processing is complete, the full security assessment final screen shows up. At the top, you can see a verification style code and a token string. What you're seeing is how session-level data can appear when systems process authentication in the background. Below that, you'll see details like device name, IP address, session ID, login status. Now, go to your mobile menu and open WhatsApp. Tap Agree and continue to proceed. Next, enter your country code and the same mobile number you used earlier. Then tap Next. WhatsApp will now ask for a verification code. Switch back to the main app, locate the code, and note it down carefully. Return to WhatsApp and type the code exactly as shown. Wait a few seconds while the system verifies the code. Do not tap anything during this time. Once the code is successfully verified, you can freely use the WhatsApp account.